Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe, and I'm your host for today. But as you can tell by my background, I'm not at home. I am at a really special place with Rachel Ann. So, tell us about where we are at.
Welcome to Perfumarie.
Oh, wow. So glad to be here. I'm super excited. This is one of those places that I just wanted to be here, be a part of this amazing experience. There's so many great things that are happening in the store, and the concept and just what you guys do in the fragrance industry and for the fragrance industry is just amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about why people should come to this place?
So we are an olfactory discovery studio. Each month we have 25 different fragrances on tap. So that's what's going on in the wall over our shoulder.
Yep.
Those fragrances are first experienced by smelling them in the tagines on the shelf below. We call it our fragrance flight, and the tagines are there on Fashion Week as it approaches the fragrance runway.
Wow.
And each month we include 5 scents from our house perfumer, as well as perfumer's materials, aroma molecules, accords, and absolutes, in addition to around 12 or 15 fragrances that are already out there in the world. So a mix of old and new, masculine and feminine, mainstream and niche, right shoulder to shoulder, quite literally, and rare and luxury alongside celebrity and designer.
It's a fun way to test your nose too, without knowing what's inside. And you will know later, they will reveal it to you later. But it's a neat little kind of an exercise to come in here and try everything out and learn a little bit about everything. And I love that you can do that, and that's really cool. And I don't see many places doing that. That's really cool. I also noticed you guys have an amazing array of brands, from indie houses to niche to everything. Tell us about some of the brands that are very exclusive to this location.
Our latest collections are from Kajal, based in Dubai, as well as The Gate. I believe we're the first in the US to carry both of those. Nobile 1942 is making a return to New York, and Elixir is also quite beloved, based here in New York, and Gamine, which is a very autobiographical line, created between the daughter of a nose and her father, focusing on very specific moments.
Yeah, and you know what? I personally have had experience with the brands from Kajal and The Gate. I was at Essence just a few months ago, and Elixir. Wonderful people, by the way, and wonderful fragrances. And I'm really excited to see like a miniature Essence right here in this corner. So it's really, really cool. It brings back memories, good memories, by the way. The vibe in here is amazing. I love just how very relaxed it is. I don't feel like I'm being rushed. I feel like everybody here really loves what they do, and they love the people that come in here as well. So I think that is very different than your typical smell this, buy that, place. And you guys are so cool. Just met Mindy Yang. She's the owner of the company. Beautiful person, wonderful soul. What a great visionary too. What is the future of Perfumarie looking like?
Well, every month is a new adventure. On the first of each month, so starting tomorrow, which will be the first day of September, we have a completely different lineup of fragrances on tap. Also, for people, our members who come in regularly will notice that what's on our shelves for the niche fragrance brand offerings will change as well. We always want to give people something new to discover when they come in, whether they do the flight or not. And we do have a lot of regular members who come each month. Some prefer coming at the beginning so that we're not out of anything that we only were able to get in limited quantities. Some prefer coming after the reveal, which is at some point during the last week, so that they just don't have to wait in suspense. But it's always a new adventure, and some people come twice in the same month because it's a different day and you're sort of bringing a different you.
I wished I lived in New York, seriously. If I'd be here every month. But for those who don't live in New York, how can they kind of participate in some of this?
So everything is available online, and that includes what our fragrances on tap for the current month, the identities being revealed at some point in the last few days of that month, but also our archive. So every prior month, for the quantities that do remain, for the fragrances that have been on tap, those are still available for purchase by the milliliter, and we have them available in 3 different size bottles, so 5, 15, and 50 milliliters. So it's a rare opportunity to buy smaller quantities of fragrance, whether you simply want to test it, or maybe it's quite a financial investment for a 100 milliliter bottle, and then you actually get to try it in a size that suits your sort of fragrance consumption needs, whether that's like a good 15 milliliter size for travel, or a 50 ml that you can savor for longer, but still not having to commit to the manufacturer's bottle as the only option.
And I love that idea too, because I believe the best way to try anything is on your skin, in the privacy of wherever you're at, whenever you can, and that how it mixes with your body chemistry and all that is going to pretty much tell you whether you're going to like it or not. And that's a great way to do that. For those who do live in New York, who have maybe never been here before, how can they find this place? Where are you guys located exactly?
We're at 155 Lafayette Street between Grand and Howard, just north of Canal in glorious SoHo, very close to the intersection of Little Italy, Chinatown, and just north of Tribeca. So it is a really wonderful intersection of so many neighborhoods with such personality.
Yeah, it's a melting pot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to include, by the way, links to all the information, directions, website, also your Instagram profile, which is Dear Perfumarie, and any social media, so that you guys can follow these wonderful people. Follow them because they're very active in social media, and this is how you find out about events and things like that. So you definitely want to follow and stay current with this place, Perfumarie. So I'm going to include all that down below. I really appreciate coming here. This is just a wonderful place, and thank you so much.
Oh, a treat for us.
Yes.
And hashtag, do you smell?
Yeah, do you smell?
Do you smell?
Do you smell?
Hashtag.
So we're going to have to use
Do you
hashtag
smell?
do you smell. And when you come here, make sure that you tell Rachel Ann or
Sarah
or Mindy that Joe sent me. Right? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give this video a like. Leave a comment below. Tell us if you've been here before. And if you haven't, tell us what you want to see when you come here next time. Maybe they want to see that. Maybe they want to see what you want to see, you know? So leave a comment down below. We'd like to know. And also subscribe to this channel because it's so cool, right? And hit that notification bell at the top. That way you'll be notified when the next video comes out. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and have a great day.